Okay, and I think we're here. So, this whole thing is just for testing, actually. I have not really done anything like this in my entire life before, so I'm just going to try and check everything over, check if the sound is okay, if every data is probably properly there, and like I said, or like you can read in the description or the title, I am going to play Genshin Impact for now. Just like I said, to test everything and prepare myself for a proper stream, which may or may not be following. And right now I have Genshin already open. I listen to Wanderer always kind of grunting. It's weird. Therefore, when I start chuckling like this, it's because he's doing his thing where he tries to attack you but does not really do it. When you know, you know. So, either way, I am checking everything over right now for myself, and therefore I need to make a sound check. It's fine. Okay, it seems everything's working. Now I can only hope that the game also has its sound, and I can finally stop listening to Wanderer doing his thing. So, without further ado, I think we're just going to get started. I don't usually, or I didn't think about a proper intro for myself, so I don't think I'm going to do it right now, especially because it's only a test. Maybe I do it later, maybe not. I'm not quite sure. Usually it's just the opening screen and then starting the gameplay, but because I have no idea what I want to do and how I want to do it for the general streaming future, I just thought about using this kind of stream to manage it for myself, get over the nervousness. I tried to do this quite some time for many weeks right now, and I was always kind of nervous and a little bit sick actually, because it it's weird. I need to get comfortable first, but I think going for it and just doing a few things and streaming for a bit helps to get over this initial nervousness. So, I already talked enough, I think. You know what you're in for. Maybe a few words while I can say it after starting the gameplay. Okay, so I think everything is fine. Is the game here? I need to check that because obviously without any kind of viewers you don't really get feedback from chat or something, so I need to know for myself by checking my stream. And yes, I'm my own viewer. It's kind of awkward, but honestly I don't really care at the moment. So wait. Okay, I already have the gameplay there. Fine. That's good. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to quit my own stream again. And I will just start the game. So I just got in the last banner, I got Wanderer, and I know my team is not the best. I literally just use Lila, Farazan, and Kazuha. 3 animo characters in one team are not the best, I know that, but to be fair, I don't want to kick Kazuha off my team, and obviously with Wanderer and Farazan, there is enough, I think, to at least do a lot of things. Usually when I fight at the moment, I don't really use Kazuha at all, maybe just for grouping, but other than that, it's not really necessary for me to use him, even though he is my second strongest character. At the moment, I am only adventure rank 35. I did not increase my world rank yet. I do intend to, maybe in another stream or so, because I kind of save my not my artifacts, my hero's wit for 5-star characters. So even though I use Farazan literally since a while ago, because before I had Wanderer, Yanfei was my main DPS character, and I used her together with, I think, Beidou and Kazuha and also Farazan, because I need, and I realized that after not having a bow character in my team, I need a bow character in my team. I hate not having the option to specifically aim at something. So I put her in my team, and right now it's fine. I know my team is low level, and I tried to compensate by leveling kind of their weapons, especially for Wanderer, because the Windsith is a very, very good weapon on him. Iron Sting and Kazuha. And obviously my artifacts are pretty much all level 16, because the level 5 artifacts I have are very bad for the characters I have, so I did not increase their level. And I, like I said, don't have adventure rank 40 or 45 right now, so I cannot really do any kind of proper grinding for the artifacts, because obviously you need to be over level 30 or adventure rank 35 for that to be available. Every domain I'm in, I just can't get the 5-star stuff. So right now I'm not quite there yet for proper gameplay, but I do intend, especially considering the Fontaine update, I do intend to go to the, or level up my adventure rank. And especially with Wanderer here in my team, because Wanderer is strong enough, I believe, to manage everything like that. And I think also my team together with Lila and Farazan is enough for a new level. But right now I did not do that yet. And wow, just started and already have to wait. And right now I want to complete the Sumeru, I always say the Sumeru main quest, Archon Quest, because I think it is nice to be able to start the next quest for and now I waited too long. I'm kind of stupid. I'm talking too much, not paying enough attention. I'm sorry. So, like I said, I'm a little nervous. I don't really know how to do this. So I just tried it out. I just wanted to record myself to keep my gameplay, because I realized while playing Final Fantasy VII Remake that I really want to go back to how I have played and reacted to it for the first time, and I couldn't. So this is the main reason why I wanted to try this, and because obviously I do intend and try to meet new people through this. I don't have any people IRL with whom I could play games. So yes. Now, finally ready, I am able to continue my story quest, or not story quest, but main quest.
大家都到啦，好早呀！
人齐了。不过伊萨克，你真要跟我们去？
我会远远看着的。迪西亚姐姐，我想去见爷爷。
好，那我们走吧。
等等，迪西亚，
怎么了？
听说你昨天有一些莽撞的行为，今天不能再这样了，明白吗？否则我会生气。
好吧。
Right. Maybe I should talk about what happened until now. I think a lot of people already know, but I'm here where the scholars, or the scholars who went mad and are kept here as village keepers, we're following them and trying to figure out how the academia is controlling everything and how they want to create a god out of the Balladeer. And I think it's going to be fun fighting the Balladeer as the Balladeer, but to be fair, Anemo versus... what's it called? It's not called Bolt. Oh my. That's sad. Electro. I'm stupid. The easiest element, and I can't remember it. Maybe it's because it's the easiest. It's just strange for me. Okay. So, the first thing I do in this kind of game is always getting every single teleport point and kind of grinding when you want to keep playing at a lower level because you are not willing to put in resources. Something like this will happen where you have 219,000 experience points for your adventure rank at 35. So that's actually the reason why I did not decide to level up yet, because I wouldn't be just jumping to level 38 or 39. I think I would actually jump to 45, and I do not want to have this kind of challenge at this level. Like, I beat a child for the first time with a team of, on average, level 21 or 22, and it was rough. I had to, I think, revive my characters 2 or 3 times. It was a little bit awkward, and I did not... I mean, I liked it because it was a challenge, but I played the whole game kind of slow, and I just
凡尘不会有气。不过如此。
Ouch. Ah. Right, I forgot that fire is obviously stronger than my ice barrier. So I just, whenever I see a chest, I always want to get it because of my,
你自己拿着玩吧。
I hate it. Because of the crystals, the primogems. Because for Wanderer, I lost my 50-50. I spent around 100, or I had around 24,000 primogems, and I literally spent everything on him. I had 1,000 or something left in the end, and right now I'm trying to grind. Maybe you can see it from my thumbnail. I'm trying to grind enough to get Yelan. I do not think that's possible, especially considering my luck in those kind of games. I believe I'm definitely going to lose my 50-50 again, but either way, maybe not. I'm just going to try. And the sad thing is, because I always have to, or I am always grinding, and chests obviously give me at least a few primogems, I always try to open them. But like you could have just you just saw, I had too many artifacts, which is the reason why I am never having enough space. I'm very happy for the increased storage and inventory space, because I never have enough. It's literally the same in every single game. There's never enough space. I didn't even want to do that. Doesn't matter. Now they're all on one little place. Was it all of them? Yes, it was. I just like fighting in this game, and in every game, every action game, let's say it like that. It's fun. And yes, with a character like Wanderer, it is kind of nice because you can get around way faster. That's another thing why I want Yelan so bad. I love her. She's amazing. And I...
居然比我们先到了。
是不是因为我早上赖床了5分钟？
准备妥当了吗？
万全。不过，你们带来的人比我想的还少。
带上来。
爷爷，怎么只有一个人？
拉赫曼，我一直当你是个言而有信的英雄，这是怎么一回事？
一个换一个，很公平，不是吗？或者我们不妨说，答应草神子民的请求就是我最大的让步了。不知足吗？
站稳，别动！
Now I forgot what I wanted to say, but I went too far. Show him, girl.
你在干什么？
爷爷，
当心我一动！你个怂货，手在抖什么？不对，这是地震！
Those are the kinds of reasons why I love this game. It's just awesome. And and things happen which are not expected, I guess.
哦，真是倒霉的一天啊！
麻烦。
刚才的沙丘坍塌了，我看到了结界，是那个守村人保护了我们。绿色的草元素里，按你们说的，或许是小吉香草王残留在那位学者体内的力量。
Yeah, but why only for a moment? She could have just taken over, I guess. Maybe not. I don't really know. Wow. Right now, it's raining so hard outside. It came from nothing, and it's so loud. And it's getting so dark inside in my room. Kind of surprising. I mean, not really. It was raining the whole last week and longer, and there was nearly no sunshine, and everything was wet. Okay, where were we? Right. Scholar was taken over by Nahida.
现任草神吗？
爷爷。
Yeah.
爷爷，怎么又迷糊了？
看一下周围。
And now
这
we're
里
at
本来有神殿吗？
King Desheth's temple, right? Or kind of tomb, I would
应该
say.
是流沙坍塌后露出的地下结构，门上的符号都属于赤王文明。看来这座建筑年代久远，被风沙完全掩埋，才会变成现在这样。这里在古代，或许是一处凹陷的地宫。
赤王的奇迹。
It was not
他
him.
怎么也在这里？还有他的手下。
跟我们一起掉下来了吧？命挺硬的。这几个看来是不行了，只有他情况好一些。
小心你的脑袋！
不，现在不是起争执的时候了。我等崇高的王，指引我们今日来到圣殿之中。
Shut your trap.
该不会是想到那里面去吧？
I mean, we are as well.
我也想进去看看。
Like I said. Or I love Al-Haytham.
不觉得很有趣吗？小吉祥草王的力量保护我们免受灾害，随后，这里就出现了赤王文明的建筑。两大神明争相展露力量，不见识一下太可惜了。
你不是说你对神明没有兴趣吗？
确实没有，
He's interested in knowledge.
于我而言，神明不过是另一种形态更高的生物罢了。说是动物也行。新鲜事物具有被一探究竟的价
Like I
值。
said, interested in
至于那
knowledge.
是否与神明有关，谁在乎呢？
拉赫曼，你的手下怎么办？
就让他们躺在这里吧，赤王会保佑他的子民。现在，
Oh, hello. I didn't even realize. I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I did not realize it earlier. I was kind of in the story, and I have to kind of make my chat a bit bigger for me to actually see it. Like I said, it's everything kind of new for me, so... And honestly, I love your name. Zhao is literally the character why I originally started playing, or at least downloading the game. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Okay, now, because Al-Haytham kind of wants to seek every knowledge there is, we have to go investigate. Enter the ruins. Ah, right. I mean, do I really need those kind of elements? Usually it's fine without them, but sometimes there are those quests where you have to actually use an element for something. I don't think this will be the case. And my usual knowledge or my usual information that my current party is way lower than the recommended level. Well, I do not care. I could possibly switch out Kazuha for another character. Let's check. I could use Yanfei just to create fire. I could also use Beidou or Cookie. Or I could just not. I don't think it's necessary, to be fair. The only thing where, or the only situation where it would be really necessary is where by having enemies, because enemies are not... I mean, even those I would be able to beat with Kazuha. I think it's fine. Oh, I feel so bad now because I didn't react earlier to your message. I don't know how to change that.
这一带充满了生命的气息，
How do I know?
不可思议，看上去都废弃了，内部流淌的力量却很充沛。
对啊，好多植物，好漂亮呢。
拉赫曼阁下，
叫我，
Yes, you.
还有其他人叫拉赫曼吗？
称我为阁下，又何尝不是一种嘲讽？
随你怎么理解。不过我希望你能注意到一件事：这座建筑属于赤王文明，内部流淌的力量却属于草神。
我没有神之眼，随你们怎么说。
没什么好生气的，不过是一趟学术之旅罢了。
确实有些奇怪。如果真是这样，背后的原因恐怕要把这里走个遍才能得出结论了。
Oh, I love exploration. Exploration is the most fun part in any kind of game, I think. Can I say it like this? I'm not quite sure, because sometimes I get lost in exploration. So I just explore and explore and explore and just stop playing the game. I had, especially with open world games, I had so many games where I just did not manage to or I completed the game in the end, but it took way longer than it had to, because I just did not expect myself to just go around and do things and just explore the region and everything I could find. And in the end, I was kind of bored, I think, of the game, and also way too overpowered, because I just fought everything and every enemy I encountered, and I was done. But the main story was like at level 15 while I was at level 50, so I just could run through the main story, and yes, that got a little bit boring. Yeah.
风也会有吹到头的时候。
Whatever you're saying, Monora, whatever you're saying. Okay, ceremonial guide. Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Deshret's. Let me read it. Deshret's holy guidance. As a mortal? I have no idea what that means, to be fair. Okay, I can rotate. I can rotate them like When I rotate this one. Okay, you want this in front, so I'm just going to. Okay. Okay. Figured it out. So, I really have no idea what to do here. Elevator, okay. Door of Resurrection. Where are my enemies? I need my enemies. I want to fight. That's the main reason I already also started playing Honkai Star Rail, and to be fair, I did not really like that game. I mean, that's wrong. I like the game, but it's for turn-based combat systems. I believe it's way too bad to have different kinds of abilities behind characters. Here in Genshin, it's my own abilities which count, but in turn-based battle systems, I always have the feeling that it's not really that important how well I play, because I will always take damage if I don't have the proper abilities. And therefore, it's just always the same for me that I have to what did I want to say? God, I'm kind of confused. Either way, I always take damage in Honkai Star Rail because I do not have characters who can either heal regularly or shield regularly. So in the end, I will always be in the situation where I have to be okay by just leveling my characters. And like you can see with Genshin, I do not like leveling my characters. I prefer to keep them at a low level and just not go further. Right. And I cannot do that when I need to level my characters in order to... I don't know, I have to go here. My marker was here, but... those walls are not moving anymore. Ah, I already thought so, but it did not move. Right. What's behind this? Another thingy? Just some vegetables and fruit. Always the same rhythm. It's just I could manage to fight in Genshin because I had the ability to dodge the attacks and to play on time, like I say, or something like that. So I could just take half an hour for one boss or something and it would be fine, except for the time I had to... oh, well, I had to wait, or I had to do my stuff inside a time limit. But before that, I could do everything just fine. And in Star Rail, because of the turn-based battle system, it's just you will always be hit. That's always going to be the case. You have no possibility to prevent that without the proper characters. And I think that's... it annoys me. Let's say it like this. I don't like it. I like the game, I like the characters, I like the characterization and how the characters interact with each other, but I do not like that I am not good enough. Get good. But yeah. Okay. Mysterious message. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally... Oh, I need to stop the autoplay. I was confused. I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortals shall not pass, or whatever are just made up by the priests to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes that the people of King Deshret, who shall travel here in the future, shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. Okay, so while it goes... Okay, now I have to think about which artifact I'm going to level next. It doesn't really matter at this point, because obviously when I get the 5-star artifacts, I will level those instead. But I'm not there yet, so I have to... What? Wouldn't... This one would be better on Lila, not on Cookie. Well, doesn't matter. Just going to use it for the next level up. It doesn't really matter. I will most likely use all of my 4-star artifacts when I get my 5-star artifacts. Okay. Now, jump on the elevator when it goes up. That was too early. I'm stupid. Okay. That took a second for me to understand what it wanted from me. It's always the same. Always sec to get what the game wants from me and then doing it. Okay. Now it's down. No, that was too early. Okay. Fine. Problem solved. Is this... no, enemies. Yay! I love enemies. I mean, I also pushed Bandara's talents a bit. I have him, I think, on level 6. What do you want from me? Those things turn. Do I have to push the button when it's in front? But where's the middle one? I need to... Or does it just prevent the thing from turning? Because when that's the case, it's just going to be easy. Because I just have to wait until the middle one is back again, don't I? Yeah, right. Should I have been on top? I mean, I am, but it doesn't make any difference. I think I have to go down. Did it just activate the elevator again? I think so. Okay. Or maybe not. Did I need to go down? Oh, it just... Ah, I get it. It just activated the elevator for me to go up there again. Okay, okay. I get it. So I don't have to jump.
愧是赤王，这宏伟的景象，我以前从没见过。
Very pretty, everything.
跟我想的有些不同。
沙漠里也有这么多植物呀！
那也是赤王的恩赐。
Right. No, I wouldn't have been able to get off. This is weird. Why are the paths closing? Oh. Hi. Why am I Ether again? And before anyone asks, yes, I play as Ether
周围直接
because
亮起来了，好漂亮啊！
I do not like dress characters to play as. And the whole beginning was playing as Ether in my
等一下。
case.
那是什么？
And I just want to finish my thought. And also, I just adore female bad guys. I love them. Those are the best kind of characters. Female bad guy villain characters are always the hottest of all. So I'm just reading Full Metal Alchemist right now, the manga, and Lust, perfect character. I love her, or loved her. She's done now. Let's say it like this. Okay, continue on.
好多花啊，中间似乎还有什么东西。
It looks like a tomb.
这些是赤王的记号。
有遗物。是用古代文字写的悼念书。
写了什么？
此处长眠着我等忠诚的祭司卡萨勒，他智慧如众人中的奇迹，又堪赞美与歌颂。
你读得懂古代赤王文字？
没什么，每个年轻人毕业前都该学会至少20种语言，不是
Oh
吗？
wow.
他是在开玩笑，对吧？
Probably
还是有什么不对劲的地
Alhaitham's
方。
own
这里元素力太浓了。
expectations of himself.
生命的味道，是在提示我们什么吗？
这个吗？
正在解析。
这具骸骨上似乎还留有隐藏信息，刚好，陵墓里有赤王文明遗留的仪器，我会将信息投送到那些装置上投射出来。
分享知识难道不违反你们的原则？
违反，但鉴于你这样的人在场，我希望这些信息能被你直接接收到。看完你就会明白了。
Either way, why should anybody other than the academia people worry about that? It's not like they're part of the academia. Well,
知识之中诞生了文明，而同样，知识也能将文明毁灭。灾难在不知不觉中降临了，那是不属于这个世界的知识。自从赤王将禁忌的知识带到这个世界，便如同瘟疫一般散播开来。
oh, the
脑海
soundtrack.
充斥着疯狂的抑郁，灰黑色的鳞片爬满了背脊，大地也似乎被夺去了生命，只剩绝望的死寂。若非林中的大慈树王伸出援手，一切早已无法逆转。他召集祭司修建起数座神庙，并倾注了生命的神力。灾祸被奇迹般的遏制，文明的星火也得以在阿如村留存。但奇迹无法长久，
只要禁忌知识存在，便永远是这个世界的病灶。直到最后，沙漠孤傲的王，我的王，选择了自我牺牲。我的余生都在守护众神庙中的遗作，如今这份职责也将要抵达终点。在我彻底闭上眼睛的时候，眼前又会浮现起那位高洁的神明的身影。为了配合赤王根除禁忌之事而透支力量，他的身形变得像孩童一般，真是奇怪呀！想起他，我便不再害怕死亡了，因为我感受到生命的气息将会伴我长眠。沙漠的子民们啊，无需再记恨什么，但唯独这份恩情，永远都不要遗忘。
I love this.
那是什么？
这具骸骨的回忆。
不可能！
大慈树王，前代草神，与赤王竟然不是敌对关系。
这怎么可能？草神的子民，分明都是。
You're not
是前
better.
代草神吗？他最后变得好小。
It's interesting. I did not expect that to be the case. Two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that their gods stuck by each other through life and death. Yeah.
就算在你看来虚空会欺骗别人，赤王的科技你总该相信吧？这些都是赤王祭司的遗言。
我从未在任何地方听说过这种事。过去，赤王子民中所有幸存者都聚集在哈如村。我们的神明不会犯下错误，我们不愿也不会相信那些谣言。
And still you believed some.
我们的文明几经毁灭，都是因为大慈树王降临。对我们而言，大慈树王不过是在灾难发生时捅了我们一刀的罪魁祸首。就像人和人那样，在沙漠中厮杀。
Biggest flaw of humanity.
结仇。
你们的视野太过狭隘。
Yeah, that's the thing.
要不是亲眼所见，要不是我这双眼睛、这双耳朵、这颗心都切切实实地感受到那些遗言，我又怎么敢相信世上有如此不可理喻的偏差？你要我如何相信我向我的恩人举起屠刀，就这样过了那么多年？
拉赫曼，够了，别再说了，别让自己像个笑话。
True words.
你说，我和
You tell them, girl.
究竟在为什么争斗？
Yes, ask yourself that. Search for a new goal or something.
喂，你怎么样了？
But don't keep.
我没事，该走了吧？也不能一直待在这里。
回去以后有什么打算？
我知道你要问什么。我为我的
Good.
作为感到愧疚。
First step into the right direction.
你们不过，给我一点时间，我得向兄弟们解释今天的一切。
肯定不会太容易。
那就是我的事了。迪西亚，这是我的据点，记一下。
我们什么
Okay.
时候过去比较好？
明天，到那时，我会说服大家相信你们都是盟友。你们
Now
的
we
封
only.
不，守村人 我都会悉数送还。至于其他资源，也可以与你们共享。
你似乎已经明白了，敌人是贤者。
是啊，神明没有遗弃人，是人自己创造了业。
Yes.
那家伙好像想通了。
拉
Yes.
赫曼并不是
That's
那
how
么
it's
愚昧的
supposed to
人，
be.
能在沙漠中建立自己的势力，他多少有些本事。只可惜，赤王信仰左右了他。不过这么一来，我们也算是有了新帮手。
Right, but the academia and the sages have a completely different standing. I mean, they can control literally anybody by the Aksha. So, just a few desert dwellers more, I don't know how far that will get us. But, you're right, Ether, this is a turn for the better.
至少结果还算说得过去。
我们也走吧，回去吃点东西，好好睡一觉，等明天精力充沛的去找那些人。
Okay. Sino, you coming? No, not yet?
喂，赛诺，
Oh, you confused yourself, right? Mm.
别叫了。
You tell her. Okay. Now I'm asking myself, why on earth would I needed higher level characters? To be fair, the average of my characters is not really good. But I think one good character is enough for those kind of things. Okay. Now, where to go next? See, this is why I always unlock my teleport points. Just think about having to walk the whole distance again by foot before being able to get here. Awful. Just plain awful.
拉赫曼，我们来了。
都安排好了，稍后会有人帮忙把他们送回阿如村。
不管怎么说，谢谢你能帮忙。
别客气，过程也不怎么顺利，对吧？你们和我利害一致，往后就以同伴互称吧。
犯人在哪里？
我带你过去。
I'm still kind of confused about what we want to do here,
这些
actually.
就是绑架守村人的犯人了吧？
I mean, yes, we want to get the village keepers back, but
书记官，
不必叫喊，谁都帮不了你们。
都怪你们，我们才要在沙漠里来回跑。
没错。
机关，不，杀了我吧，盗贼！
他们看到赛诺的表情
yes, be afraid of him.
你们应该做好了被我找到的觉悟。
不是的，我们都是奉命行事，你应该知道的。
Right. There's always only a guy following orders. It's always the same thing.
我不想被赛诺处理，我会像被野兽追猎的牲畜那样死得惨不忍睹。
或许还不如牲畜。
请不要对我们动手。
不开口也行，我自有办法。
所以，上面让你们做这么多事，究竟有什么目的？
就是
Ask the real questions, Latham. You're right about that.
别装傻，你知道我在问什么。提取神明灌装知识，下一步是什么？
我实在不知道该怎么说。
Just start.
态度端正一点，否则我们就不客气了。
Mm-hmm.
可不要
Right
自
you
讨
are.
苦吃啊！
May I ask them a question?
可以。
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they? Oh, right, we didn't tell them.
是认真的吧？
为什么会知道？别瞒了。是的。
Right! We did not tell them about this information.
正在执行一个伟
I
大
thought we did.
可能改变世界的计划。他们想要创造属于自己、属于须弥的新神明。虽然表面上还很兴盛，但在大慈树王离世后，须弥学术方面几乎没有再出现质的突破。再加上近来世界树枯萎的越来越严重，贤者们几乎试遍了所有办法都没用。他们常说，如果大慈树王还在的话，
接着说。
就在那
Yeah,
时，
please do.
一个愚人众的成员，他们管他叫博士，他带来了一颗
Dottore.
神之心，说是想借用院内的研究环
Whose
境。
gnosis did
博士
he
以前
bring? Was
是被
it?
须弥教令院
Maybe
驱逐出去的人。
It probably was the fake one from.
可当他说出那句话的时候，
Or is it a fake one?
所有
Or
人表
did
情都
Yaya
他
give
问
the
他
real one off? Raiden?
你们想造神吗？
这就是学术尽头的痴愚和狂妄。
教令院首先花费了很久，以一个精妙的仿生人偶为基础，建造了神明的躯体，又利用花神淡季的轮回收割梦境，最大化虚空的输出功率。在博士的帮助下，最高输出态的虚空成功的导出了神之心所蕴含的力量，使之成为神明的核心。随后，他们提出要令星神拥有神明的智慧。为了这一
Divine
点，
wisdom. Yeah.
需要大量灌装神明知识。
连上了。
可你们怎么确认那些是属于神明的知识？
也只是推断。教令院研究了数百年，却依然不清楚是什么让学者发疯。没人能解读那种不可思议的现象。书记官，你应该明白这意味着什么吧？如果地上没有任何人能读懂，那就是神明才能解读的知识了。也就是说，那些就是智慧之神全知全能的来源。
Don't get over yourself. I'm always confused why Genshin does that. In the end, the character always says both, because one statement doesn't make any sense without the other. So I don't know why I'm able to choose. Just say it. Why do I have to choose something when it's going to be both? Whatever.
你应该已经发现了，教令院并不在乎神明是谁，他们仅仅是渴望神明用以掌控智慧的全能。全知全能4个字，对他们来说就像是燃烧血液的诅咒。有些生物具有趋光性，一生都向往光源。对贤者来说，唯有象征智慧顶点的神明存在，他们才能看到希望。这也是一种趋光性。智慧之神若不存在，对许多学者而言，意味着让他们终生在黑暗中摸索。
那小吉祥草王，对你们而言又是什么？他难道不是真实存在的神明吗？既然已经拥有一个新神，为什么还要创造别的神？
教令院，
Yeah, why?
就没把他当神来对
Just
待。
think about it.
最初，教令院寻得了新生的智慧之神小吉祥草王。贤者们期盼着他能如大慈树王一般智慧，可事实上，那时他的智能与普通孩童相仿。这件事让贤者们从未如此清醒，他们意识到大慈树王死了。何况，小吉祥草王的神之心正被用来维系虚空运转，而他自己既没有神明的力量，也没有超群的智慧。渐渐的，
I do not really agree with that.
这就是贤者的选择，是吗？
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty. It's kind of strange, because I do not think they wanted a god, necessarily. I think they just wanted to push their own wisdom, their own knowledge and what they wanted to be the knowledge, and therefore they wanted to create their own god. At least that's how I interpret their intentions, because it doesn't make any sense for the academia to actually want a god like this, at least for the sages themselves. So I'm not quite sure if I want to believe this. Maybe it's right, but in reality, I do not think that would be the case. I think in reality, they would most likely just want a possibility or a method to control the wisdom people gain and how they gain it, so they can manipulate the wisdom and therefore the people themselves. This is how modern media works, actually. So I just think people work like that, especially in those positions the sages are in. So, well, who knows? I do not, and I should not worry about that. Yeah.
好了，都消消气，大家情绪这么不好，不如换个地方说话。拉赫曼，出几个人陪我们送守村人回阿如村吧。还有这2个学者，我要一起
Are
带
they
回
now?
去。
好，你们说了算。
Okay. Done with that. On to the next mission. Right. I just want to fight the Balladeer right now. Alright, it's here. I really want to fight him right now. Funnily enough, I think... I don't know. I think the Raiden fight was kind of anticlimactic. It was kind of boring because I didn't have to beat her.
都已返回家中，由专人照看。那2名学者也已经被严加看管起来。各位，你们辛苦了。
Yes.
气氛好沉重啊。
Why though? It's hard not to feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lancelot Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her in the sanctuary of Surastana like a lost cause. Huh? That's just how it is, isn't it? Well. Even those she protected have never realized there's such a small and childlike god in the world.
喂，你说句话呀，别发呆了。
I'm just thinking, Paimon.
我说，大家没有什么想聊的吗？那至少喝口水，调整一下气氛吧。
或者，我再去找点零食来。
那我陪坎蒂斯去拿东西好了。
Always about snacks, Paimon. Always about snacks.
旅行者，你有什么打算？
我的天哪，听起来像在聊工作。
Actually, I want to share everything I know with all of you.
果然还有所保留啊。
I mean, obviously. I'm just doing the same as you did, Alhaitham. I don't put all my cards on the table the second I have them. Preparing and thinking about the best possible time to reveal everything is what intelligence means. I'm sorry. Well, are we all in this together? Maybe. I did have my reasons, but am I sorry? Not really. That's the thing. I know it doesn't make any sense, or it doesn't make any difference which one I choose, but still I want to choose properly. It's weird. In between the conversations, Candace and Paimon bring over snacks and tea. Dea's expression is relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. Well, Alhaitham also turns toward the crowd he wants to listen to. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experience, feelings, and secrets are shared freely with everyone. Yeah, I don't know how I would be able to have enough time to read all of that, but sure. Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again. Right? That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru. Not telling anything about everything else we just experienced or experienced already while in Teyvat, but whatever.
听得我都不敢用力呼吸。
接下来要面对的问题，比我预想的还多。
不过现在的确是个好时机，拉赫曼他们刚好也加入了，多一个帮手，多一份力气。
是时候制定计划了。
I mean, I still believe we're way stronger than any kind of army they could
眼下
send
的一切超出规则太多了，
to help us, but
不能再放任
whatever.
事态恶化下去。
各位，是已经有答案了吗？
击
Always.
垮贤者，拯救神明，这就是我们的最终目的。
I love how he just said our god. It's just from not believing to being fully supportive. Sino, you're the best. I love you. Yes, I will do my
好好的
utmost.
想一想，还有哪些可利用的资源？
下一次在这里开
Yes,
会，我们要拿出
Alhaitham,
答案。
make a plan.
一定没问题的。
Just be positive. Everything will work out itself. That's the kind of spirit I want to have. Just think about, yeah, it will work. Not think about how or why, but just that it will. Right. Oh, side quest. No, it's not you. I don't want to talk to you. Where's my side quest? Is it down there? It's down there. Okay. Join the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life. Come, friend, would you like to hear about the Eremites? Oh, come on. Just listen up a bit. The Eremites... I always forget to do that because my mic is in front of the text, or at least in front of the side where I have my automatic continue button. Well, and if you join up with us, you get the chance to fleece those tree dwellers of their flat wallets. The Academia's researchers are a rich lot, and they're not the ones to default on their payment either. Well, I'm already in the Adventurers Guild. You with the Adventurers Guild? I mean, that's no obstacle, is it? Come on, everyone's got a side hustle nowadays. And it's not like adventurers and mercenaries are really that different. You get what I mean? Personally, I think they're pretty different. Well, we've got good food here too. Meat and fish are regulars on the menu. And if you're lucky, you might even get to meet Dea, the Flame Main. Now You've had some practice with this pitch, huh? Sorry, I spoke too quickly there. That's something that happens to me all the time. I'm thinking too fast, I'm trying to talk too fast, and then I stumble upon my words and speak something completely different that I actually wanted to say and say wrong stuff. Yes, I know where you're coming from, dude. I know. I feel it. And the worst thing is, obviously, like you can hear, most definitely, English is not my native language, so therefore it's even worse in English, because sometimes I'm just stumbling over my words because I am not that used to talking in English, and it gets even worse. It doesn't matter. Continuing. I haven't had anyone to listen to my pitch for a while now, so I got a little excited there. Still, are you really not even going to consider joining us? Do I have my hands full with the adventurous guild business? I don't think so. The only thing I have to do is do my daily missions, and those usually take like 5 minutes. So I just have no interest to join at the moment. Alright, if you say so. Are you always recruiting? Yes, recruiting. Recruiting? That sounds weird. Recruiting people here? Yes, I mean, it is my job after all. Nowadays, able hands are in short supply everywhere. And nowhere is that shortage more acute than in the mercenary industry. Well, I guess I can't just tell you. We've got people, that's for sure, but our line of work is very dangerous. Things like escorting people are on the easier side. It's just tiring at most. But if your work involves researchers, then it's like putting your head on a block. You'll be blessed to come back in one piece. Yeah, we had that with the whole side quest for the researcher who was researching King Deshret, and I forgot her name. She was a very cool character, and I still have, I think, part of her quest open. I forgot her name. The one with the father, where the father died. I mean, when you know, you know. After coming back from these missions, most of our members have to take at least 10 days to half a month off. So we always need people to fill in those gaps. See, this is what I'm saying. Of what use are you people to my cause, or our cause? You're just weak in comparison to every single main character in this game. Why do we need them? We don't. They're only there to fill numbers. Sumeru is a big place with lots of researchers, so we've got new work coming in every day. We're basically working round the clock at this point. So yeah, we need to get some new people, or we're going to buckle under the load. In that case, have you managed to find anyone who's on board? You mean here in this village? No, not a one. Not a one. Not a single one. Actually, I should correct myself. It's more that the people I'd love to join don't want to, and I wouldn't take those who want to join. Yeah, that's a problem. You don't want to let those who are too weak to do the job join, because on the one hand it really reflects badly on your own group, but on the other hand, the people who are strong enough don't want to do this kind of work. That's bad for you. If you don't believe me, why don't we take a quick walkabout together? Who knows, you might just be convinced by the time we're done. Kidding. I know you said you didn't want to join, and I won't force you. I just, like some company while I have a little walk. Fine. I can go with you, no problem. Thanks a lot. Let me see. Let's look for Sanya first. She's usually free in the day, but at night, well, she's usually busy having important discussions with Jabari. Okay. Wait till daytime. It already is daytime, isn't it? Okay. Alright, let's talk to Sanya. Is this the main quest? Usually side quests don't do this. Kalantari. Huh? That voice sounds really familiar. Kalantari. I didn't expect you to sneak all the way to our village. This old bag of bones is going to fall apart chasing after you, you know? Oh, it's Mr. Suhail. Someone at your age should be reading through texts and records in the academia. What are you doing all the way out here? What am I doing here? I'm here to stop you youngsters from running off into the desert, of course. All of you have read quite a few papers, yet you can't keep your cool. Tarzad gains some success once, and you all go charging into the desert like mindless fungi. The sage is afraid you'll alert the Matra and worried that you might damage the ruins, so I was sent to dissuade you all. All of you. All of us? But I came alone, and I even specially applied... Again, but I came alone, and I even specially applied for paid leave to keep it a secret from everyone else. You did come here alone, but you're not the only one with the same idea. Do you know how many live applications the sage received yesterday? Leave applications. Oh my god, I realize I have talked probably too long. Now I'm stumbling over my words. My throat is kind of dry. I think I'm going to stop in a bit. It's not necessarily for the time, because obviously I can stream longer, but at the moment I think as a test stream that would be enough. So after finishing my side quest and whatever this is, it'll be fine. 46. A total of 46 applications, all of them from young students wanting to try their luck after reading that paper. They gave all sort of excuses, helping a neighbor whose house caught on fire, a fungi invasion turning their homes upside down, accidentally consuming spoiled curry, if only they used their creativity on writing papers. What a vast assortment of excuses. I mean, this kind of creativity should be rewarded, actually, in my opinion. It's always fun to hear what people can come up with. And that's exactly why you should trust them. As they say, the absurdity of the truth often exceeds any researcher's imagination. You serious, dude? I do not believe that any of those, maybe one or two, but most of those excuses are what they are. Excuses. They are not real. They are just fake. And they want to be fake. I don't think somebody... maybe in this world, but I can't believe... It's like telling a teacher, yeah, my dog ate my homework. Like, yes, that may possibly happen for one person in a million or something. But when you say that, how likely is it that your teacher is going to believe you? It's not very likely. So, Besides, I haven't seen any other researcher here in our village, so there's a high chance they were all telling the truth. Or not. Of course you didn't. I have already convinced all 45 of them to go back while on my way here. You're the last one. Listen, academic research never relies on luck. Tarzad may have produced a well-written paper, but we still haven't verified its credibility. But I found a guide. No buts. Having no prior experience is enough to get you lost in the desert. Even if you don't get lost, there's no guarantee you won't accidentally damage something within the ruins. For the sake of your safety and the ruins, you must head back. If you refuse, I'll have to ask Hulbani from the Corps of 30 to escort you back. Please head back. All right. Now, that's how a researcher of the academia should act. All right, off you go. Huh? Mr. Suhail, you're not going back? Of course not. I'll be staying here for some time to stop other rash researchers like you from entering the desert. I'm not rash. I'm just in need of inspiration for my paper. I thought I finally had my chance. Goodbye, traveler. And may we meet again. Safe travels. He looks really sad. Being unable to write a paper really does seem like torture. Well, for some people, maybe. it was not my... It was another side quest, I guess. But either way, I think I'm going to stop right here, because for a test stream I need to check all the data I have recorded, and I have to kind of watch it over, check what I did, how I talked, how the sound is, if the game is too loud, or I don't know, how the visuals are, if it was lagging or something. I just need to check everything over, and therefore 1 hour or something is completely fine for the test stream. Maybe I'm going to go online again in the evening, or whatever time it is for you, just in a few hours maybe, or maybe just tomorrow again. I'll think about it. Good thing is I have time at the moment, so it's going to work out quite well, I guess. And the next time I'm streaming, it's most likely a combination of two things. Either I'm going to play some horror games. I downloaded Outlast or Little Nightmares, I think I already have installed. And I also have the possibility of playing Portal 2. I bought that in the Steam sale. And most likely I'm going to play Sekiro, because I still have to beat the last boss. I decided not to, because I was on the fence of whether or not I wanted to be the headless in the game first. And I'm not quite sure I want to, because I'm not sure I can. I don't like battling them. And yeah, so I'm having to think about whether or not I want to beat Sekiro or not. So yes, that is a possibility for the next stream, whenever that may happen. So I know there was one person there. I always feel very, very bad about it, because when I don't realize something, and that was the case here, I haven't realized someone was talking to me, and now I feel very bad about it, and I hope they come again, maybe. I don't know. I am always confused. I didn't expect somebody to find the stream or click on it, because, to be fair, first stream and all, I don't know why you would want to be here. So, yes. Either way, I thank you very much for being here, especially because it was my first stream. So the person who was here and decided to talk to me, which I didn't realize at the time or in time for me to answer, I'm sorry, and I'm very grateful for you to at least be here. And depending on what will happen next, I'm thinking about leaving it online for a few days, maybe not. I just think I have to check it over and decide then of whether or not I'm going to keep it online or I want to delete my bot. Right. And on the other hand, I also think about streaming on Twitch, but right now I think YouTube is easier for me. Maybe? I don't know. Because the main reason for streaming on Twitch, which I've read, was for less lag, or just less problems with chat and stream in general. So in my case, where I do not have any viewers or chatters, I don't really care at the moment, because I just want to get into the groove of streaming. And when I may gain a few viewers, it sounds weird, because I do not believe I'm interesting enough, I guess. Or at least I do not believe people will actually be able to find me, because I have problems with social media. I have to train myself now using social media in order to promote my stream. And yeah, that's that. So when I am able to do a proper stream, maybe start a new game or something like that, I will most likely write on Twitter that I will start my stream. Maybe people will get the information. I'm not sure, or maybe not. Who knows? I'm just thinking about telling on Twitter when I will be online again and when my stream will start again, the next one. Other than that, I may no. I'll think about it. Either way, thank you for being here or not. But maybe if you have watched the VOD when it's still online, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.